Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to introduce DeSoto Trail's principal, Michele Keltner, who's doing a great job, one of the highest performing elementary schools in the entire state of Florida. And she's got part of her DeSoto team here with her. Principal Keltner.
Good evening and welcome. Thank you for this opportunity. We're very privileged to be here, and I'd just like to quickly thank you for all of your support over the years. And unfortunately, our school board representative, Forrest Van Camp, is not here, and so if he's watching, I just want to send a special thank you to him for all of his support.
I'm sure he is watching.
Yes, hoping he's feeling quickly. Tonight, my team, I have to say, my first one is my Wonder Twin, my right-hand lady. I couldn't get the job done without her, Cassandra Poole, our assistant principal. Karen Noel is one of our trailblazing veteran teachers who, her story tonight will be very interesting because she started at DeSoto Trail and then went to another Leon County school and came back. Lindy Coker is one of our newest teachers at DeSoto Trail, and she's also a parent of two beautiful trailblazers at our school also. Charlotte Luzetti is our current PTO president, and also Janice Edwards, who is not here as an official DTES trailblazer type. She's our LCTA rep, but kudos to you, Ms. Edwards. We're glad you're here. And obviously David Schubert, our TechCon, is here just in case anything goes wrong with our video.
For you.
But I think we've worked out all the kinks. Our theme this year at DeSoto Trail is Radiate Success, 25 years and still trailblazing. I'm the third principal at DeSoto Trail. It's amazing in 25 years that we've only had 3. Our school opened in 1989. Frank Laporta was the first principal. And while I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him in person, we've had some conversation, and he's quite a charming young man. Yes, young man, I will say. I hope to meet him someday. Janice Johnson took over in 1996 and led the school for 12 years until I took over in 2008. This is my 7th year at DeSoto Trail, and I have to say I love my job, so thank you very much. We have a great time there. One of the most things I'm proud about at DTS is our family atmosphere. As Ms. Poole will share with you also, she had a daughter that went through DeSoto Trail. My son has already graduated from DTS. I have a daughter in 5th grade there, and many of our teachers and faculty and staff have their children there, and so we're all working together. It's instant buy-in for our faculty and staff that do have students there. But no matter what happens, even if things happen in our personal lives, we're all there together to support each other, and I think that's one of the things that will echo through many of the comments made tonight. Have to say we're always proud of our A rating, 14 years in a row from DOE, but as we see, an A means many things now, and it's not where we're just going to kind of sit back and rest on our laurels. We still have a lot of work to do, a lot of trailblazing to still do with our students. We were awarded the Blue Ribbon School in 2005. Reading is also a big prominent program at our school. Our students, whenever we've done reading counts, and now we've switched to accelerated reader, have gone over and above the points that we think they're going to make that year, and they love seeing us do funny things, the minute to win at the end of the years. We haven't done the pie in the face yet, but maybe one of these years they'll want us to do that. Book character festivals and technology. I will say it is amazing how far we've come in the recent years with technology. We do feed right into Montford, which is one of the leading technological schools in Leon County, and I happen to know the TechCon very well there, so I have to keep up. And luckily I have David now on our faculty that really keeps us going and cutting edge, and so I really am very proud of the technology. And even for our veteran teachers, technology is changing constantly, and they're right there at training with us and keeping it going. So hats off to the teachers. There's many things that you'll see in our video in just a little while, but at this time I'd like to turn the microphone over to Dr. Poole to say a few words about her experience at DeSoto Trail.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am Dr. Cassandra Poole, the proud assistant principal of DeSoto Trail Elementary School, and I wish to share with you what makes DeSoto Trail such a unique and extraordinary place to learn and to be a part of. First, DeSoto Trail's foundation is built on a strong vision that is understood, communicated, and accepted by all. Number 2, student learning comes first. How do we achieve this? We do it by empowering our entire staff, from the hard-working custodial team to the ever-efficient office staff. Everyone plays a key role in ensuring DeSoto Trail is a safe and trusting environment. And third, we build and maintain strong relationships with all of our stakeholders, our parents, our students, our teachers, and the community at large. That relationship starts when you enter the doors of DeSoto Trail. You are treated as family. Our atmosphere is one that says, welcome. We're here to help, and we've got your back. I've had the opportunity to experience the DeSoto Trail as a parent and now as an administrator of the school. That feeling of we are family is just as strong as it was 25 years ago. Yes, the care, the nurturing, and the teaching experience are just a few of the reasons that I trusted DeSoto Trail with my most precious and valuable asset, my daughter, Keturah. And I am proud today to be a part of that trusting legacy. I am humbled, but I stand boldly as we celebrate 25 great years of blazing the trail to success. Superintendent Pons, school board members, ladies and gentlemen, a trailblazer yesterday, a trailblazer today, and a proud trailblazer forever. Thank you.
Good evening, school board members.
Good evening.
Superintendent Pons, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karen Noel, and I am a veteran teacher at DeSoto Trail. I was hired by Frank Laporta in 1989 when we opened the school. I'm only having a few minutes to tell you how I feel about this school, and I found that to be quite a daunting task. I've had the unique position of opening DeSoto Trail, opening Appalachian Magnet School for the Arts, and then coming back to DeSoto Trail. Kind of gives me a different perspective than most. When I left, it was a gut-wrenching experience. It was a difficult decision to make. My children were also DeSoto Trail graduates, and it was a hard decision to leave. However, I learned a lot, grew a lot, and I think I truly became a better teacher as a result of it. I know I became more appreciative of DeSoto Trail. There were rarely openings at DeSoto Trail at that time, so it took me 5 long years to get back to DeSoto Trail. The only thing I can compare it to is when I went off to college, I left my family, my friends. I was terribly homesick. That's how I felt when I left DeSoto Trail. Oddly enough, when I came back, my colleagues took me in as if I had never left. Didn't miss a beat. These colleagues are the ones I miss because they challenged me to be the best I could be. They are my mentors, my idols. I look up to them and I strive to be just like them every day. They're there long hours into the night. Some of us were there till midnight at pre-planning. They're there on weekends, and they do it because they put children first. That's the legacy Frank Laporta taught many of us, that our children come first. And second, our family. And that includes our DeSoto Trail family. It's not uncommon for us to spend a lot of time with each other at work, but it's really not uncommon for us to spend many, many hours outside of work socializing, having fun. Our spouses know each other. Our children know each other. Some of us have known each other for 25 years or more, so we get to know each other very, very well. Our faculty has traveled over holidays, weekends, summer vacations. We've been to concerts, shopping trips. We even took a cruise together when Miss Keltner came on board. We go to movies and dinner together on a regular basis, and we truly enjoy each other's company, which makes our job a pleasure. We've babysat each other's children. We've even babysat each other's pets. Now that's an example of true love. We've taken each other to the hospital. We've tended each other when we're ill or after surgeries. When my father was dying, these same colleagues took my children home with them, fed them, helped them do their homework until my husband or I could pick them up. Jennifer at the time was in 3rd grade. Julianne was 3. They thought nothing of it, though. Even though they had their own families, they had papers to grade, lesson plans to do. They were there. And that's part of what makes this school such a warm and inviting place to be. Not only do our faculty and staff do that for each other, but our parents do that for our students and each other. Whenever there's a crisis, they are always there for each other. There is no one else besides my own biological family that I would rather have standing beside me. And having left and come back, I can truly say that I appreciate DeSoto Trail more and more. Many of us have been together, like I said, for 25 years, and some longer than that. Sadly, some have gone on to retire. Sadly, happy, I don't know. It's a mixed blessing. Parents, students, administrators, and staff have moved on to new jobs, graduation, retirements. Our retired teachers still come back to volunteer. They meet once a month for lunch. Some of them even travel abroad together. Students come back to see us. I've had the unique experience in the last few years of teaching the children of children I've taught at DeSoto Trail. They're coming back and moving into our neighborhood because they want their children to have the same experience that they did as children. And that says a lot. Of course, when I tell them I started teaching at 13, strangely enough, some of them believed me. One thing is true, though, at DeSoto Trail. Once you're a trailblazer, you are always a trailblazer. The torch is now passing to our younger teachers, parents, and students on campus. We're fortunate to have an administration and a school community that's committed to doing just that. Please come to DeSoto Trail and see for yourself. The place some of us lovingly have referred to as Camelot. There's nowhere else I would rather be. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Well, it's hard to follow that. I'm a little teary-eyed. Good evening. I'm Lindy Coker, and I am a first-year teacher at DeSoto Trail. And I just finished my first week of school. Woohoo! I made it! And I am very excited to be part of the DeSoto Trail family. I came to DeSoto Trail as an intern, and I also was a Leon County school mentor, and I'm a parent of a kindergartner at that time. And right away, I could tell that DeSoto Trail was a close-knit family school with dedicated teachers, supportive and caring administrators, and a very active PTO. Thank you. My internship was a wonderful one. I had Janice Edwards here, and I was so happy to have her as a role model because she's passionate about teaching and she is a trailblazer through and through. Now, as a new teacher to the DeSoto Trail family, I start each day, and I'm excited to teach, and I'm honored to be part of the DeSoto Trail team because they're committed to the success of the teachers and the students. And I look forward to having stories like Karen Noel's, where I'm building upon the legacy that's been laid by these wonderful, hardworking trailblazers, and so we can continue to build upon that 25-year legacy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Luzetti, and I'm the current PTO president of DeSoto Trail. I didn't write anything down because I figured I would just say ditto because I knew they were going to cover everything. But seriously, I have two children there. I have a 6-year-old and I have a 9-year-old. And when we first started going to school at DeSoto Trail, I mean, you don't know how scary that's going to be as a kindergarten parent. But it wasn't scary. We had an incredible teacher who's no longer with us. But it was just a wonderful experience. You knew immediately that you were part of something bigger than yourself, and you were going to be okay. I mean, that's very important for you and your children to feel safe, and you feel safe and you feel part of something. And I have felt that as I've continued with the school, and I have been very active. And this year I was approached to join the PTO, and I'm glad to do it. I want to give back, and I've always wanted to give back because they give so much to me. And thank you very much for your time.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So now that we've told you why we love DeSoto Trail, we want to show you a little bit about what happens at our school on a daily basis. So we have a video we hope you will watch now.
Teaching at DeSoto Trail since the school opened. And we actually started the school with developing the mission, developing everything that we felt was important for our kids to learn and to achieve. And as a matter of fact, 25 years later, our mission is still in place. We are a school that acts as a family. We all care about one another, the parents, the faculty, and the students. And that's one of the many things that I like about DeSoto Trail, is that we are a family. We care about the students and we want our students to achieve and to do their best, but we all work together to make sure that happens.
I ask them to ask questions, and I try to keep it as open and positive so that everybody feels like their question is worth asking.
There's something about Miss Edwards, I don't know what, she's just so understanding that we don't feel very nervous about asking questions.
You do develop a rapport with them, and I try to do that with each child. And it's a little connection just between the two of us. So there might be one or two things that connects the two of us.
Hi, my name is Keturah Poole, and I too am a trailblazer. Back when I was in DeSoto Trail, we did the Olympics, readathons, and had wonderful decade shows. My favorite teacher was Miss Whitmore.
The next one on your list is a quick read called Tornado. Now this is by one of my favorite authors. Her name is Betsy Byers. But in this one, as Rueen, I think, was one who told you about, this is about some people who are in the storm cellar.
A press conference about the election was originally scheduled for this time, but Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. were unable to attend, so I'll be reading the speeches they have prepared. I'll start with Mr. Lincoln. For two baseball teams. The baseball teams are the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. The football teams are the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Also, the famous Civil War battle was fought in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. If you need any more information.
Then the second king threw the wizard in the dungeon, and then he was stuck there forever.
Amir, wait, don't tell them the whole story. We want them to read the book. This is a gorgeous display. Tell me how you made it.
Well, me and my dad.
Welcome to WDTS. Please stand for the pledge. Picture Day was a great success. Our school got many compliments on behavior. Congratulations, all of you out there in TV land.
Hi, the song of the week is Take Me There, performed by Blackstreet and Maya, featuring Mace and Blinky Blink.
I'll give you that. Okay.
The great thing about being a trailblazer is there is a whole bunch of really nice teachers to have, and they don't really argue at you, they just talk to you about some things. And that's why I like being a trailblazer.
Here at DeSoto Trail, all the teachers are very, very nice. You can make tons of new friends, and they're very great. Here around the DeSoto Trail campus, they keep you very safe and protected.
My favorite thing about DeSoto Trail are the teachers and students, how they motivate you and make you think you're going to have a good job, and you really do. It's really motivating you, so you'll do a good job.
name is Stephanie Hart. I'm one of the volunteer coordinators here at DeSoto Trail Elementary. I just want to let you know that the school is amazing. We've been here since 2010, and there's just something about the school that sets us apart. For me personally, as a mom here, I have 2 children, and it's the warmth, it's the family feel, it's a small campus, and I enjoy that. I didn't know anybody when we first came, and that's how I got involved with Mr. Miller's 3rd grade class, and I just fell in love with his teaching style. I met some of the best moms in class. We became volunteers, and since then I just realized that the school is only as good as your volunteers, and so DeSoto Trail is set apart from other schools, I believe, from everyone else, with all the teachers and the parents that we have involved. I have a 6th grader now that's gone to Montford, and now I have my 4th grader here. I think I would even want to come back here when they're gone. I just love the way the school makes me feel. I feel like I belong here, so I just would love to thank DeSoto Trail for giving us the opportunity for being here.
One of the things that I really love about DeSoto Trail Elementary School is that any teacher in the whole school will help with anything that you need at any time. I love the way we all pull together as a team. I love our parent volunteers. I think that they are such a huge asset to the school. I love our administration. I always feel very supported. And I just really love everything about the school. Since I've been here, I've been in ESE, 5th grade, 2nd grade. I've spent time in the lunchroom, on the playground, and at car riders, and I really just think that we function more as a family than as a business, and I just can't imagine teaching anywhere else.
I know I blew my 13-minute limit way out of the water, but we just have so many great things to share with you about our school, so I hope you won't mind this evening.
Thank you so much. Comments? Thank you so much, Mr. Superintendent. That was really even more than a feel-good moment. I have to tell you, as I listened to each one of the testimonies, the thing, and I will call them testimonials, I heard family, I heard consistency and leadership. I heard this school has been in existence for 25 years and has only had 3 principals. There's a lot to be said about that. I heard relevance, respect, relationship building, all of those things that good leaders ought to have if they're going to lead an organization that is as important as our schools. And so I thank you for that today, and I hope that in the future, we will hear from you and we'll hear from other schools whose leadership will be as consistent as this has been, because I think that is possibly what has caused you to be as successful as you have been, that and the parent support. So we thank you, and I said to you earlier, Mrs. Keltner, that yes, you should sit next to your PTO president. She is the E.F. Hutton in the room, so we thank each of you for being here today. All of this, again, is just so relevant to the kind of success we want to find here in Leon County amongst our schools. So thank you much, and congratulations for the Friday program that's coming up. We'll just talk about that.
Just real quick, if you haven't RSVP'd, that's fine. Please join us at 10 a.m. Friday morning. We're going to have a picnic lunch. Come casual. We'll all be outside, and weather permitting, we'll be under the covered area, so just come out and help us celebrate.
Great.
25 years of trailblazing and still trailblazing. Thank you.
Still trailblazing. Thank you. Thank you so much.